Alright, here we go. My name is Sam, and today I am making a video on how to make a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons campaign world. So I'll go ahead and answer a couple questions before I get started, so that way you know that I'm not wasting your time. Who am I? I am a dungeon master who has DM'd for about the last 3 years. I literally stepped into D&D DMing. It was just me, a couple buddies, and we just wanted to play, but none of us knew how to play. So I was the one who ultimately had to step in, grab the reins, and take charge. Was I good at it at first? Hell no. I was trash. Absolute trash. However, I have improved over the years, and I'm always trying to improve. And I believe that one of the best ways to improve is to teach. And I believe that by making this video and trying to teach whoever is watching this video how to make a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons world, that I will learn from this. I full-heartedly believe that. However, I also love giving my knowledge and experience to others and seeing people use it for the better. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, as you can see, we have several things here. One of them is a question. What is the goal of the campaign? This is something important to always keep in mind. What type of campaign are you running? Are you running a horror-driven campaign? Are you running a fetch quest mission? Are you running a bodyguard campaign? Are you running a rogue campaign where it's all around being an assassin and hunting down specific members of a clan, a cult, whatever it might be? These are all important questions to ask whenever you sit down to start making your D&D campaign. So, what is the goal of my campaign in particular? Well, the goal of my campaign in particular is it's going to be my players are going to be hired at first to start in a city called Elrez and to locate, attain, and bring back a relic. So, to put that simply, a fetch mission from point A to point B. So, I need to always remember that. I need to always be trying to get my players from point A to point B. And then once they get to point B, back to point A. It's very important for me to remember that. With a campaign like this, I need to keep in mind that a lot of things can happen. Side quests can happen. They can go off the beaten trail that I had planned out. There's a lot of things that can happen, a lot of moving parts. And I need to constantly be thinking about ways that this campaign is going to be a challenge for them. What's going to be in this world that's going to be challenging them? And these are all questions we need to answer. So, I think under important missions, that pretty much takes the cake as number one. Number one important mission is going to be it's going to be traveling from Elrez to an unknown location to attain a relic and return it. That's the number one most important mission. And thank you, Grammarly. Not sponsored. Anyway, so important locations. So the important locations are going to be where they start off. So they're starting off in Elrez. And we'll go ahead and write up a quick description of this place. A city that holds approximately between 20,000 and 25,000 people. Cool. Important characters. So, let's go ahead and answer this question. Who hired them to go to point B and bring back this relic? So we'll go ahead and name our fella, we'll name him Arthur for now. Arthur. And we'll go ahead and write up a quick description of him as well. An individual who works for a clan known as the Tempest. And yeah, that's good enough. That's a quick description. An individual who works for a clan known as the Trumpist. Cool. So we'll also do, we're going to go ahead and add in another pillar here. Important organizations. /clans, /cults, etc. Alright, cool. So, now we need to go ahead and write down some information about the Trumpist. Who are the Trumpist? Well, the Trumpist are a powerful clan who resides in the city of Elrez. Cool. We need to answer a lot more questions than this, but this is pretty much a skeleton for right now. Something to start with and work off of. So let's go ahead and start working. So let's answer some questions. We're going to kind of start at the bottom and work our way back up. Who are the Trumpist? Why are they important? Well, before we can answer that, let's go ahead and answer some history about our world. So, this universe,